About set. Now on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. The Rays have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Tyler Glasnow, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Digging
Leading
in,
off tonight
Mario.
for Tampa Bay, the shortstop, Mario Cortez.
Here comes the first pitch. First of 3 on this holiday weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Guys, this was a team that looked shaky prior to the start of this winning streak. What's allowed them to get hot lately?
Yeah, Matty B, no doubt about it. Starting pitching is where the momentum is built. This lineup has the chance to pass the baton and get guys on base. But the way they're throwing the ball on the mound, they're giving themselves every opportunity to allow the offense to score a few runs.
Batting third, the third baseman, Roberto Garcia.
Striding in, Roberto Garcia. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. In there, 0-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. Tampa. Into the box now, Shohei Ohtani. First at bat for him here as he enters play 7th in the American League in round trippers.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Here into the Visitors bullpen. A solo home run there for Shohei Ohtani. 45 home runs now on the campaign as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop on the bat and they can go deep.
Here's Carlos Correa now. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
Here's a drive out toward left center field. And this will find the wall out near the Visitors bullpen. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
In is Jorge Soler. Strike taken to throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will kick off the base of the wall. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The right fielder.
And he started this game giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
That's a strike to throw down. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. Big number 67 on the year. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Standing in now, Cody Bellinger. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
The left fielder.
Giancarlo Stanton now hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Just classic confidence at the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ballpark, you expect to catch a couple barrels.
It's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
Stanton at third with 2 away. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Ordonez has to retreat to the track, but he has it. At the plate, Matt Olson. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. That's by him for strike 1. Two balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman. Now the 2-1. Left side. high into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Stepping in now, Clayton Pesky. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And this is taken for a ball high and tight, 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield. Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Jorge Alfaro goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping up to the plate, Jacob Stallings. As he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And this team right here is known for kicking the ball around. They have the lowest fielding percentage in the entire league, and it could come back to haunt them in this one.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with a double.
In now, Carlos Correa. In there, now the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Now the 0-1. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Ordonez facing back.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Fourth blast of the game so far for this line. Thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Hero, I don't know what you think, but
this one also hit deep to left field. Gone! You gotta be kidding me. Back-to-back home runs. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. 2 away now from the magic number 600 as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Next for the Yankees.
Into the box, Chris Bryant. High and deep to right center. Ordonez on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now with the plate, Cody Bellinger hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the duck.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. And digging in now, Luis Perez. You've seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak. 1 ball, no strikes to count. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. Still 8. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping in, Manny Machado. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Ray ranges back and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting.
Standing in, Jacob Stallings. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make it 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. And settling in now, Micah Welch comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And here's a ball hit in the air, and no one will track it down. The next 0-2. Popped up. Machado has a play. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman.
Now batting, Roberto Garcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. That's popped up, and he will make the play. 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. A base hit in his first trip. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
The 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. Grounded to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in the short end of an 8-0 score.
Leading off.
Next will be the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Perez moves over. He's got it 1 away. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Man, did this one get ugly early. As a starting pitcher, you're looking to get some length and certainly
Jose Alvarado is going to jump into this one much earlier than I think he ever anticipated.
Number 46, Jose Alvarado.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and look out now. Back-to-back batters hit by the pitch. And guys don't take kindly to that. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
there's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, you have great stuff and you strike everybody out. Or like this guy. Not afraid to throw. The ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff. Great stuff. He's not afraid. To let his
Attention,
defense
please.
help him out. And make some plays.
Rafael Montero is also into the ball game as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And now he'll just hang on as both runners move up without a throw. Into center field, line drive base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 10-0 score.
Now batting, first baseman.
Ready once again, Chris Bryant comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And Judge is off and running. And this one gets away. And no throw. In fact, they'll just hang on to it. Judge leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. This is line to left. Quick falls it in. And now the runner at third doesn't know what's going on. Now a throw behind the runner. And it's in time to get. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with the Rays manager during the inning break about the club's offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. The 0-2 delivery. Lofted in the air out toward right center. In comes Judge. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. No balls and 1 strike. Pitch on the way. A bouncer up the middle. And quickly there are 2 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone. And when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Bounce towards the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. Stepping up now, Cody Bellinger. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Quick moves over, makes the play, 1 away. Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. His lifetime numbers with Luis Perdomo. He checks in with a headline-grabbing .409 batting average. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. And he'll lunge forward to take this ball in the air. So quick instinct. So stepping in.
Leading off for Tampa Bay. The left fielder,
Eric Skoglund,
number 30.
will come on
Ladies
and make his fourth
your
appearance in
attention,
this
please.
campaign.
Now pitching
He's set
for
and the
New York
pitch.
Yankees.
Fastball
Number
over the
83.
outside, but in there for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. After it is Soler. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman.
First
Ricky.
pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Stanton has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Now batting, shortstop, Pedro.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
The pitcher, Jacob.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it's gone. Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row. You can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place.
High and deep to left center field. Punts. Ranging back. Still going back. Gone right into the visitors' bullpen. Standing in now, Carlos Correa. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back to back to back home runs.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts. For 3 guys to do it, it's pretty special.
Next for the Yankees.
Stepping in now, Jorge Soler. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. And he'll settle under it, but he can't hold on to it. Oh, boy. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, sometimes you just have to shake your head on plays like this. Looked like he was there in plenty of time, had a beat on it, but he must have just lost concentration for a split second, and the ball falls. Should have made that play, though.
Strike taken to throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. 3 runs already home here. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. But the throw bounces at first, and the run's going to score.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it. Or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Runner's on the move for second. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
The third baseman.
At the plate, Cody Bellinger. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Hey, hit and run right there. I know the guy had to pull up on second base because the ball didn't get to the outfield.
And both runners are safe. The double steal executed perfectly. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Drives it out to deep right center field. And that gets over the wall now, but both runners will score anyway. At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. That's a strike to throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Bellinger, the runner at third with no outs. Now the runner breaks for the plate. And a late squeeze attempt, and it looks like it's going to work. And the throw is late, so it'll be an infield single and an RBI on a perfect suicide squeeze.
Man, I think I've run out of superlatives to talk about their offensive production in this one. Some teams don't score 17 runs in a 4-game set, let alone in one game here. It's been incredible.
Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. And now the runner's trying for third. Bunt attempt misses. The throw down is well behind the plate. That's an easy stolen base.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Now another 0-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Man, this thing's blown open right here as they've exploded for 8 runs in this inning alone. Everyone knows that offense is contagious. That much is pretty obvious in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. The plate now is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. He'll look to keep it going 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. He's running. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. 8 runs already in this inning. Runner's on his way to third. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that dude said it here. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Gone into Monument Park.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
In now, Jorge Soler. Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Here's big Aaron Judge. As he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
I'm not sure what else the manager or pitching coach need to see matter. He obviously doesn't have his best stuff, and the longer he stays out there, the bigger the hole he digs.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Runner goes for third. Strike called. Now the throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Line toward the gap in left center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch. Up next for the Rays, Matt Wieters. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Here comes another 0-2. And a knuckleball ties him in knots there, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Down to the plate, Luis Delgado. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Outside for a ball, 1-1. One out, nobody on. Good location on the outside corner there. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell. No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Ready with the 0-2. Fouled away. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss. So striding forward now, Giancarlo Stanton has got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Stanton on his way up to second. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
The batter, the second
In now. Jose Barrios comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Number 17.
Stepping in, Jacob Stallings. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Diaz has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might cut him off, but he clearly had it under control.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit out towards second, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Now batting, center fielder.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jorge Soler. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. Line drive base hit. 1 run scores. And they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only 1 away.
The right fielder.
Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's a .333 hitter. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Chris Bryant, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. Hot shot to third. Oh, and it beats him up a bit. 1 run is scored.
Now batter.
Bases full now following the error. And set to go as the third. Baseman Cody Bellinger. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Ponce is there, and he puts it away as they're able to. Ready now, Pablo Cairo. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This pitch is popped up. Under it is Machado, and he'll take it for the first down. Sliding into the box, Rafael Montero. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Now batting, number 30.
Now in the box, Killian Quick. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here comes the 1-0. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
Could have hit that with a 3-iron. A low knuckleball called for a strike. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Rays strand just the 1. Remain well behind.
Leading off for the
Now at the
Yankees,
plate, Giancarlo
the left
Stanton.
fielder,
He came across to score after
Giancarlo.
doubling in his last at-bat. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
I don't ever think I've been affiliated with something like this, Matty. To watch a team pump 10 balls over the fence.
Nero, this is like nothing I've ever seen before. My concern is that they're going to run out of baseballs before this game is over. I don't know how many dozen balls they had before the game, but 10 of them right now are souvenirs.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Quick is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
now batting,
Digging in to try it
the second
again.
baseman,
Manny Machado.
Manny.
Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. But the throw is offline, and he's in there with 2 bases.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Holmes is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Now a throw to second, and it turns into a double. So digging in now.
leading off for Tampa Bay. The second
Aroldis
baseman,
Chapman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
The right fielder
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Oh, and he nails his 3rd consecutive batter. Get him out of here. Grounded weakly to the right side. He'll come to the plate with it, but it's offline, so the run will score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Bruce Maxwell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. They get the force at the plate, on to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting, designated hitter.
So bases empty now after the double play. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Pablo Cairo. Around to first, and the Yankees have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Well, it's always been festive on Independence Day in the United States. But what makes the party even more fun is winning in front of your home crowd. Makes those fireworks even more enjoyable.
26-1 this evening. New York win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year. Tyler Glasnow gets the win, his league-leading 27th of the season, as he gives up only 1 hit in 5 innings of work. Anthony Banda permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the Show Nation. Now from the home of the Rays, Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg, Florida. Today we've got a contest out of the American League East between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Here's Brett Gardner now. He will lead this one off today. Hey, Austin Meadows is also into the game as he takes over at short. Ryan Yarbrough. Is into the ball game as well. As he takes over out in right. Jose Alvarado. Will also enter as he takes over at third base. As Rowe is also into the ball game now as he takes over. At second.
Number 63. Diego.
First offering on its way. And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him. And a very interesting start to this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and look out now. Back-to-back batters hit by the pitch. And guys don't take kindly to that. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. So now two men in scoring position. Gardner on third. Romine is at second with nobody out. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league, both pitchers and position.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
0-1. Here's the pitch. To short, hit hard. Fielded cleanly. To second for 1. Back to first, but he wasn't able to set his feet that time as he gets knocked down, and they only get 1.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Here's the first pitch to him. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line hard toward right center. And a diving effort, but the ball kicks off the right fielder's glove. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And now the runner will score from third on the errant throw.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
So striding in, Torres. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. Has a look, now the pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he could do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And this one bounds around against the wall. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
The shortstop.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Troy Tulowitzki. He represents the 8th man to bat here in the first with 4 runs already on the board. Well, this won't get by the there to take it in. At the plate, Hunter Wood. It leads things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rays, the center fielder, Hunter. Wood.
Fly ball out to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. 1 out. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at-bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Grounded to third. Bird gloves it. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll just scoop this away to make sure it stays foul. So we'll see if they keep the bunt on here with 2 strikes. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And he got him. So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi. Castillo leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
Bird fields it cleanly. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Batting fifth.
Tyler Wade has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman. Into the box, Chaz Rowe. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Rays strand a pair. They're on the short end. Next for New York, Tyler Wade. A matchup with Tyler Glass now to lead off the inning.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Now here's the pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Bunt attempt misses. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Runner breaks for third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
The 0-2 delivery. Line drive to left. Uh-oh, he missed it. The throw into second.
The catcher, number 20.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Austin Romine. And they're runners at the corners now. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Hot shot on the ground is short. He's got it. One there. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
The batter, the left fielder.
Giancarlo Stanton now was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
On a rope to the second baseman. But the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now batting, the right fielder, Aaron.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aaron Judge, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the line, that's a base hit into left field.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Trying to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision as this. Leading off the inning, Charlie Morton. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Batting seven.
Standing in, Ryan Yarbrough, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. Yarbrough, a native Floridian. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. Down in order go the Reds. Can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He did his job and laid down the successful set bunt in his first appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yubro is after it. And oh no, it's off his glove. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Next to the Yankees.
Now at the plate, look, Voigt. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Wood will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Now batter.
One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and now it'll be the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. First offering on its way. Runner goes. Late square, and this is popped up. Glasnow throws it in, and now they might have the runner caught off second. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Ryan Stanek. As we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No balls and 1 strike. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Ryan Stanek is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Wood, a 25-year-old. He was a 29th round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Hunter Wood becomes the second out in the bottom of the third.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He's set down. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Tyler Wade.
From the stretch. Fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field, and that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. So it's back to the top of the order now, and up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Number 28. Austin.
Digging in once again, Austin Romine, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. He's set, and the pitch down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Towards second. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Yubro is going to get there, and he makes the catch for the second out. shot now. Giancarlo Stanton hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB. You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just misses for ball one.
Wilmer.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Font, a former Dodger. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Here's another 1-2. And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. Pops this one up. Here comes Gardner, and the Rays are in the hit column.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jam off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Popped him up. And Tulowitzki takes this one for the first out. Striding in once again, Chaz Rowe. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Tulowitzki for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
First delivery to him on the way. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Yarbrough is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Next for the Yankees.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And it's gone as they add still another.
Everybody loves to get on a good piece of cheese. Hit a fastball out of the yard. But I tell you what, to be able to stay back and take a curveball deep, it's one of those special feelings when you can recognize and react, keep your hand back, and drive it out of the yard.
Standing in now, Torres, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Well, this one had the makings of a great pitcher's duel, but has developed into something of a lopsided contest. What do you make of this one, fellas?
Yeah, Matty, we are expecting a pitcher's duel in this one. It's working for one guy. The other guy, not so much. Didn't have good feel for his breaking stuff or his off speed and had to come over the middle of the plate. I don't care how hard you throw, Dan. In this league, guys will catch up to it.
You know what, Dero, you hit it. It's been the story of 2 really good pitchers, 2 power pitchers. One guy making good pitches, the other not making good pitches, leaving some balls out over the plate, and hence he's walking. It looks like he's going to walk away taking a loss in this one.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. Now Voigt with a high fly ball out to deep left field. Gone!
Now batting, shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. No hits to this point. A bouncer to the left side. Morton comes up with it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Stepping into the box, Tyler Wade. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And this one will bounce into the wall. And now, gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brett Gardner. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First delivery to him on the way. Liner toward right center. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. To second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Austin Romine. He swings and grounds it to short. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Wow, this guy must be a glutton for punishment because he's given up 6 hits in this inning alone. Not sure how much more rope you can give this guy. At some point, you have to try somebody different.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. In the air to center field. The center fielder, back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. A 3-run home run for Giancarlo Stanton as this lead got even wider.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge as the blowout continues. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu lifted in the air out towards left center. Wood is at it, and a 2-out rally continues.
Manager or pitching coach need to see, Matt. He obviously doesn't have his best stuff, and the longer he stays out there, the bigger the hole he digs.
Striding forward now is the DH, Torres. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. From the stretch. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple. Ready to take his hat box again, Luke Voigt, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Line towards center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Now batting, the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
Stepping in now, Troy Tulowitzki, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Yarbrough has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning. But not before they hang a 9 spot on him here to really open up this ball game. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 14-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. To his left, Wade. And there's one away. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Stepping into the box, Ryan Yarbrough. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the pitch.
Nope.
Low for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Down the first baseline. Voigt is right there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, Blake Snell looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Digging in, Ryan Stanley. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here comes the 0-1. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. 8 of their hits have gone for extra bases. So they're not only putting the ball in play and getting on base, they are doing so with authority. And that has this dugout feeling awfully good about themselves, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Line to the right side. Yarbrough is there, one away.
Now
Jumped
batting,
all over that
the center
first pitch
fielder,
of the inning.
Brett Gardner.
He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Rowe takes it in. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
The catcher, number 28.
Digging in, Austin Romine. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
So frustrating, D-Row. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Hard ground ball to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all-around play, and the inning is over. Yanks still on cruise control, 14-0. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Hunter Wood. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Coming to the plate now, Diego Castillo. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
No runs, 2 hits, 2 errors for the Rays in the game so far. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Stanton over to his left, and that's the 3rd out. One's pretty much over, 14-0. Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Judge. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First offering on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Yarbrough going back on it, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
Takes this the other way to right. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up, and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
In now is the Yankees DH, Torres. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Digging in, Luke Boyd, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
1 gone here in the Yankee 7th. And now it'll be the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. First pitch of the at-bat. Into center field. Line drive base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Man, I think I've run out of superlatives to talk about their offensive production in this one. Some teams don't score 17 runs in a 4-game set, let alone in 1 game here. It's been incredible.
First delivery to him on the way. And he popped him up. Morton onto the grass. He can't get there as it falls in.
The center fielder.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Brett Gardner. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Reined in to second for 1, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
Up next for the Yankees.
Striding in, Austin Romine. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Now but the throw pulls him off the bag as he can't get a foot back in time, and the run will score. To chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. Runs up and gets this one down. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there.
And leading up for the Rays, the first baseman.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Tommy Kingley gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. And that's out number 1.
Now batting. The second base.
Stepping up to the plate, Chaz Rowe. He was a double play victim last time around. No balls and a strike to count. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Popped up. Tulowitzki shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. You can see they are way behind. Into the box now, Aaron Judge. He went deep back in the fifth.
Aaron Judge.
First offering on its way. A shot down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. From the stretch, and now the runner's trying for third. That's a strike to throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. The 0-1 on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yarbrough on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Now batting, the first
stepping in, Luke Voigt. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. First delivery to him on the way. Takes this the other way to right. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
This is just bordering on ridiculous now, guys. 19 runs in one game. To say that they're having some success at the plate would be like saying some kids are excited at Christmas.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit.
Third baseman, Tyler Wade.
Standing in now, Tyler Wade, as it's on the ground toward the hole. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third. He's set and the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Voigt is over, and he's got it for the first down of the inning. And a fastball is in there for strike 1.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and 4 errors for these guys so far.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here comes Gardner. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the. Standing in, Brett Gardner. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here.
Number 11, Brett.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first down of the inning. Digging in now, Austin Romine, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Wood sprinting after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now batting, Giancarlo Stanton. He went deep back in the fifth. First pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. So the batting order turns.
And leading up for the Rays, the center fielder, Hunter.
Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 54.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 on its way from Chapman. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Fastball swung on and missed. One out, nobody on. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
19-0 the final this afternoon. New York scored 19 times in this one. Zach Britton pitches well enough to get the W. Tyler Glasnow takes the loss after an effort he'd like to forget for the rest of his life. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.